In this video, we're going to talk about 10 ways the rich survive a recession. So before starting, please do like the video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. The COVID-19 epidemic significantly hampered the economy. It has been a crisis unlike any other and has surely sent the world economy into a recession. We have seen weird levels of the global economic crisis, closing schools, businesses, massive unemployment, closing borders, and more. Even the extremely wealthy wouldn't dare to ignore the recession. Nevertheless, even though the economy reappears to be somewhat irrational, clever, and cunning business people undoubtedly know how to thrive under adverse circumstances. They made it feasible to gain from a downturn. Making money amid a downturn in the economy may be difficult, but it's not impossible. Although it is a reasonably dangerous bet, the risk is a little too small in comparison to the potential rewards. Experts claim that the current economic downturn is a good moment to increase personal wealth. Keep your eyes on the screen and keep scrolling if you're curious how this is feasible. Here are some tips on how the wealthy capitalize their profits during hard times in the economy. Number 10, get better at reusing your stuff. It's the sort of material that gave your grandparents tales of hardship fuel. Using your hands and brains to solve problems without getting in the car and pulling out the wallet, making more use of apparently disposable worn products that most consumer corporations want you to. We advise drawing inspiration from the inventive ways Lifehacker readers recycle single-use items. Of course, repurposing doesn't only include grimacing and balled-up tinfoil. Our most well-liked repurposing articles from 2008 demonstrate that some careful consideration and inventive tinkering generally results in a one-of-a-kind solution to home problems. Number 9, cut your food costs. The only daily expense you have is food, which is in addition to shelter, rent, and water, also rent or multiple expenses. Carnivores can cut costs by purchasing whole animals, which is a process that is simpler than you might imagine. You can prepare your preferred chain restaurant cuisine at home on the weekends. Avoid the high-fat junk on dollar menus and go for a more affordable, better Mediterranean diet or one of those 20 healthy dishes that cost just $1. A microwave diet is a surprisingly nutrient fallback for those times when preparing a full, healthy dinner just isn't in the cards. Number 8, dress and look sharp with less cash. Let's not act as though $7 and change can make you look like $1 million. What you can do is concentrate on maintaining and extending a simple, elegant style without ever setting foot in a mall. The frugal JD of the Get Rich Slowly site provides 18 suggestions for wiser used clothes purchases, whether as a wardrobe mainstay or merely a compliment. Furthermore, even though the political hook is a little outmoded, we did speak with fashion-conscious individuals to assist you dress like a boss with modest resources. Try learning simple techniques to look sharp for everything else, such as de-cheapifying a suit, shaving with a straight razor, and using coat hangers to show yourself that, yes, you do have clothes to wear. Brooklyn took the photo. Number 7, start working for yourself. Crazy as it sounds. Even if you've invested in your career that has been paid for by someone else, layoffs continue to occur, leaving hard workers searching for their next job. It can be surprising how much less expensive it is to start working for yourself if the circumstances are correct, assuming that one's finances are secure. One of the solutions our readers most frequently recommend to people who are confused about being laid off is to become self-employed. If you don't have to pay for a commute, parking, lunch on the go, daycare, or many other expenses, freelancing could help you stanch the losses, at least until you can get back on your feet. We happen to know at least one particular blogger developer who is taking a chance on working completely off the grid. Of course, everyone's situation is unique, and self-secured healthcare isn't getting any less expensive. Number 6, cut the cable and get your TV free. Anyone using an antenna will be able to receive digital channels channels for free when the country switches to all digital over-the-air television, be it on February 17th or later. In fact, you may even get more channels than you were before. There is more free content available online than ever before if you have poor coverage or prefer on-demand television. Start with our list of 6 ways to watch your favorite TV series, which includes BitTorrent and all forms of the open market. Next, for more ideas, look at the top 5 TV streaming websites, according to Lifehacker readers. Are you trying to find anything that won't slow down your computer? Gizmodo, our shiny smart sibling, has published a fantastic tutorial on turning the Apple TV, a relatively inexpensive Apple knockoff, into a TV streaming download playing multimedia powerhouse using the free Boxy software. Number 5, trim your cell phone costs. Even while the economy is bad for you, it's even worse for companies that offer services that may be readily reduced in scope, like cell phone companies. On the one hand, they may work harder to keep you paying for data plans, text messages, and other value-added services, but they genuinely hope to maintain you as a customer. Take a hint from PC Magazine contributor Sasha Segan and cut your phone cost by switching to pay-as-you-go phone instead if you're unable to renegotiate a better deal. Then wait for them to come crawling back with a package pitch. Unable to cancel your contract without paying a hefty fee? Look at contract swapping websites such as selltradeusa.com and sellswapper.com, which utilize legal trade terms and may be able to assist you in avoiding your monthly fee. Number 4, invest in your career. Before the market plunged, financial guru Warren Buffett, as he so often does, put it best: unless you're going to make investment analysis a nearly full-time gig, you're better off spending your discretionary time in furthering and honing your skills than surrounded by earnings reports and endlessly changing charts. The same justification is used by Jack Ho of Smart Money to explain why renting can be a better option than owning, particularly if you don't like to invest money, time, and labor into a home right away. Although some people may find the idea tempting, neither is a call to abandon all your hard investments and open a blacksmith shop. Instead, they support the idea that your career may be the asset that generates the most income for you. Number 3, trick yourself into spending less, saving more. Like calorie restriction, limiting expenditure is something that every self-help expert can and will advise you to do while providing little specifics. You must therefore devise your own tips and tactics for teaching yourself what to do and what to avoid, much like while dieting. When it comes to tricking yourself into saving money, we prefer the kind that doesn't require much initial investment, like Merlin Mann's Crap I Just Don't Need text file, where he records all his must-haves and do-wants as if it were a wish list, but ends up periodically checking to see how well he's managed without all those things. Spending Psychology That Moves Quickly and Smoothly by Darren Hester. Number 2, get serious about Craigslist. The website Craigslist has developed for a downsizing economy. Those who need to save money sell things they don't actually need, while those who need to spend less buy their possessions. Having the correct tools is beneficial whether you're on one of the sides. Learn how to sell smartly by reading Adam Seller's Guide to Craigslist, and on the other hand, our Power User's Guide to Craigslist. Utilize the previously mentioned Craigslist image preview plugin or the image mashup mywisebunny.com to narrow down your search. Time is money after all, formerly clhack.com. Taking advantage of offers while you are aware of the difficulties is often difficult, but for many sellers, the customer who actually pays is more valuable than some idealized future when things will be better. Number 1, reduce your bills by simply asking. One of the best ways to reduce your monthly expenses doesn't require a website, coupon code, or any other form of hack unless you count gathering the guts to simply ask. By being persistent and most of the time only asking if there was a deal he didn't know about, our weekend editor, Jason, was able to find discounts on his internet subscription, gas bills, home insurance, and even garbage removal. Read his advice on asking for less, then finish your coffee and sound the horn. So where have you found unexpected savings or earnings in recent months? What's your plan for cutting back or cashing in if the downturn continues? Let us know in the comment box below, and please do like the video and subscribe to our channel for future updates.